I want to spend a few minutes, just a few minutes, talking about some factors that I think make opiate addiction an extreme form of addiction, and I think that these factors largely account for the degree of carnage that we're seeing around this particular form of addiction. This particular graph, I think, speaks to the incredible danger that opiates pose to our society. If you look at the blue line here, the blue line depicts the rate of opiate dispensing and how that has changed over time. From 1997 through 2007, the numbers are actual. From 2007 through 2010, they're projected. The red line depicts the overdose deaths that our state has experienced. There is a 0.979 correlation between those two data sets. And in my 30 years of conducting statistical analysis in the behavioral health field, I have never seen a correlation of that magnitude. We are essentially measuring the same thing when we look at the increase in dosing and the increase in overdose deaths. It is the same phenomenon. So one of the things that I often hear, and I think I need to also thank the Department of Health for this particular graph, is that, so what? You know, we've always had addiction epidemics in our society, and we will always have addiction epidemics. And there is a measure of truth to that. Our society does struggle with addiction epidemics. There's no doubt about that. But I think that it's important for us all to understand the degree to which this particular epidemic represents or poses a threat to the health and well-being and literally the lives of our citizens here in our state. If you go back to 1979, in the early 80s, you can see the magnitude of deaths that were associated with that particular epidemic. If you move forward to the late 1980s and early 1990s, you can see the impact of the crack cocaine epidemic. Now move forward to the late 1990s and beyond, and look at the degree to which prescription opiates are causing deaths in our state. I would submit to you that there is no comparison, that this particular addiction epidemic presents a significantly higher threat than any other form of addiction that we've seen in recent past.